Hey, hey. One time
back.
for your mind. It's your man Mastermind with my partner in crime.
It's me, your boy JS One Supply. We are in the building, back with
It
another
is the
after
after
show.
show. Thank you all so much. Man, look, I'm on my phone right now. I'm texting. I got special guests. I got people in the green room right now. This is the recap show
You
of
already
the
know.
Marlene Sutton episode of the indie show. And we had ourselves a mighty fine time. We were talking about leadership,
Yep.
and nobody got bored.
Nah. I was just thinking about how attractive she was, and I wasn't really paying attention to nothing else she was saying. But you know, it is what it is. Shout out to her, man. And she works out on the regular. There you go. Shout out to that. Oh my God.
Really? So that's how we go. That's how we gonna do this. So you talking about how attractive? She cooler than the mug. We went to UGA together.
Yeah, super cool.
Look,
Man.
Meech is in the green room talking about hi JS1 ain't never lied. So everybody out here crushing on Miss Lady Marlena, huh? Is that what's happening? Look. So
we can't like Shorty. What's wrong with us?
I'm
liking
not saying
Shorty?
that you can't. I'm just
Nah,
what I'm saying is I ain't saying nothing. Y'all
exactly.
have at it. Y'all do what y'all do.
Yo,
She
we
ain't
can
my
just be
woman, so
we can be admirers. There's nothing wrong
oh
with
yeah, for sure,
being
for sure.
admirers.
And she's coming to Baltimore, so
And she's coming to Baltimore. Yo, who's Mark Anthony? Like, maybe I'm behind the 8 ball, but who is that dude?
it's another person that went to the University of Georgia who really blew up. He's when I met him, we were doing theater together, and then he started doing poetry and writing the book, and now he's doing some huge government related, I do believe, out in Baltimore right now. He just moved out there, so
Got you.
Yeah, he's been on my short list. I was just like, maybe I'll reach out to him to see if he would want to be on the show one day. So, but no, he's good people.
Nah, not a problem, man. It was a good show, man. I really had fun. I definitely, when you said this is one of the better ones or one of the best ones, I was like, yo, this is in the top 10. In the top 10.
Oh, yeah, it is definitely up there because she bought in. She had fun, and it was easy asking her questions because she had answers ready, locked, and loaded. So when the audience and the guests, they buy in and have themselves a good time, oh, it's all gravy at that point. I can't complain.
Yeah, it's super fire. Like, not only does she have all of that stuff going with it, like she kept the energy up. She wasn't. I mean, because you know how some people be laid back, but they be so laid back that it gets boring, and it's like, are you dragging? But like y'all were going at each other, you know, saying fast paced conversation. You know what I mean? Definitely was good. And the game, Mastermind's game. Yo, shout out to you, yo. Second week not having to give out no bread.
Woo! I was worried for a second. I was worried, but she gave up early, so I was just like, yes, I get to save some money. Yeah, but we still need people to sponsor the segment. But I'm glad I didn't have to come out the pocket. And she lost, and she still had a good time. So I'm not mad at that.
Super. And the music was abnormally fire today. I mean, with the exception of the first dude, which I thought was a little extra. But like, since we behind the paywall, let me just tell you, like, I hated that motherfucking song. Like, I think she was stupid.
Hated it?
Yo, that video was stupid as shit, bro. Like, and like, yo, let me tell you something. I love guns. I just don't like it when niggas is holding and doing stupid shit with the guns. That's and it's like I'm watching a music video and I'm like, ooh, he look like he about to shoot himself, or like, he look like one of them dudes that'll be high and let off and shot his cousin by mistake in the balls or something like that. Like that's the type of stuff I ain't really with. But you know what I mean? Like everybody else was fire. Like everybody else straight fire. That the first dude, nah, I ain't rocking with it.
We got to bring Cameron Sean back because. Dude came with it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a fan. Cameron Sean made me a fan.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to him. Like, yo, he really came. I'm like, I really didn't get a chance to check the first record that he was going to go with, but there was a part of me that was kind of like, why you didn't stick with the first record? Why did you go with the second record that didn't have the video that was as good? So I'm like, I don't know if that was like an audible he called last minute because he saw how we was reviewing. But like, you know what I mean? It was
I think it was the last minute audible because he was feeling like the audience might like this one better, the way we rocking and what's going on beforehand. So it is what it is, sir. But yeah, we'll definitely have him come back. All right. This is real time, folks. I'm sitting here sending information to my homeboy JS1, emailing videos that we're going to play on tonight's show.
Yeah, hey, and just to let people know at home, like a little bit of inside baseball, I don't watch any of the videos. I don't watch anything beforehand. So, like, my thing is, when I experience it is the same time everybody else experiences it. I like that in the moment, we all experience it at the same time. Ain't nothing more whack than if I had watched everything ahead of time and then, like, you know what I mean? And I'm just trying to fake it. But, like, yo, so, like, it's when people be thinking I'm have something thought of to say, like, a lot of that stuff is just me in that moment. This is exactly how I'm thinking. This is exactly how I feel, and you know what I mean. And I don't know, Mastermind. Do you get a chance to check out any of the content ahead of time?
I refuse. You know, people want me to, and then give them my critique. I wait for the show because that's why I tell everyone, you and Kia Renee, to not look at it until we go live because I want folks to know. I want them to know our immediate reaction. I don't want us to hide it. You can see it on our faces.
Right.
All right. So one of the first.
Go ahead. What do you think? The only
thing I was going to go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say that it's one of the things that I look forward to the most during the week. You know what I'm saying? Like listening to the new music and experiencing the whole show the way we do it. Everything being live and in the moment. So, like, I don't know. I mean, like, for some people to be in the chat room and say, oh, I really like this show. Like, I get it and I respect that. But I genuinely get excited. Be like, yo, when you start sending me the records, and I'm like, oh, snap. Or if I see the guests coming, I put the flyer, I'm like, all right. I be looking at their pictures, and I be wondering, like, is this going to be a fun person? Is this going to be a boring person? Like, I start looking at their stuff and being like, all right. So, like, it's cool to see how everything comes together. So, I hope people don't get the impression of, like, we got some, like, master puppeteer situation. Like, nah, bro, we winging it just like everybody else, you know, and
we don't have favorites. Because we all have our different mind on who our favorite artist is, what artists that we like. And pretty much it's up to y'all. It's the people that's watching. Y'all pretty much voting for your favorite artist. All I ask is that give us the votes, the ratings, and you know, the hits. I want y'all to be in the show so we'll know that you're actually there rather than someone sending the link, hey, vote for me or something like that. This is all honor system. If you're going to vote, I want you there in real time. This is how we get down.
That's a fact. And speaking of, man, like I'm actually excited for our guest that's coming on because we haven't had any R&B guys win. We've been doing this for over a year, man. Like, and we have not had one R&B. Like we've had wait a minute, two R&B females. No. It was one R&B female and one rap female.
Yeah, Kiana Jordan. Two raps. It was two raps, and Kiana Jordan was R&B.
Right, you know what I mean. So we never had an R&B guy win, and yo, as much as I love it, I love the rappers. I mean the rappers, but like it was cool. Like hopefully, and I'm not saying that he's gonna win. I mean I don't know. Like somebody could come in next. Look, some Detroit person will submit a record. It'll be 18,000 Detroit niggas in the chat room, and then like it'll be a sweep. It'll be a sweep. They done swept before, so. It could happen like that, but you know what I'm saying? I hope my man Kev comes through. Like, the record is dope. You know what I mean? He's a cool guy. Yo, to put on the silk button down for the joint, it's 9 o'clock at night. My man got the silk button down on. You know he's serious about the game. So, yeah. So, shout out to him big time, man. Shout out to him.
All right. So, real quick, I got people in the chat. I want to invite people who was rocking with us during the indie show. It's my man Meech Almighty representing 19K in Detroit. What's happening with you, Meech?
What's up with y'all, man? What's up, man?
Good seeing you again, brother.
Man, you know me, I'm chilling. Huh?
Normally you smoking. Where the joint at? Where the joint
you hear the stove ticking? I can't find my lighter, man. I gotta hit it off the stove, man.
This dude right here.
Every single time he on camera, he got the joint going. He be blowing it down.
Look, you already know it's on the way for sure.
It's heating up. All right, and the next person we gonna bring in. And the next person we're gonna bring in, he just disappeared, is Kev Williams. Kev Williams.
Let's see.
He is Kev, where you at?
Yo, what up?
Nah. Put the silk shirt back on, bro. Put the
hey, man.
Put the button down back on, man. Put that thing back on right now.
Hey, that's my R&B. That's my R&B uniform, man. Hey,
boy, you got gonna chill now.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I love it though.
You're one episode away from being like Meech and being the champion. All right.
Hey, man.
Can you follow up Meech and be the champ?
I mean, we'll see. You know, it's really up to the people. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we're going to kick back and recap this show. But I don't want nobody sitting in the green room. So I'm going to bring in my guest of honor. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the show, this is Jamar Langley. He is currently on NBC's The Voice. And he's on Team Cheers. What it do?
What it do? Good to be here. Yeah.
Man, it's been a minute. Like, I've had him on my show before back in the day. So I've been supporting this dude for a minute. And y'all need to keep him in y'all rotation because Jamar is the truth.
I appreciate that, bro.
Hey, you got guitars in the background. This nigga got money, man. Look at that. You know,
man, it's for real.
That ain't nothing back there.
Yeah.
Hey, Jamar, were you able to see the show today, the indie show?
Nah, I wasn't able to see it today.
Okay, that's cool. We're gonna get to you. We're gonna focus in on you and everything. But real quick, Meech and Kev, let's talk about what y'all thought about today's show. I'm gonna go with you first, Meech, because you was there from the beginning.
Man, you know I miss your shows every time I tap in, dude. It's interesting. The lady you had on here, she was real powerful, and like J.S. once said, she was really very attractive, very attractive. What was her name again?
Mylena Sutton. Mylena Sutton.
Man. She was very attractive, and she had some powerful words for sure. The music in my phone died. I wasn't able to catch the music section, man. I was mad about that, man.
Yeah, I know. Because look, the first person we had was from Detroit. So I was wondering if you knew this person, if you was rocking with NBF Quay from NBF Entertainment.
Yeah, I was trying to catch it, man. I was trying to see if y'all can't run that video back for me one time real quick.
We might do a little. We gotta ask James
a little bit about it.
He didn't like it at all.
I know. That's why I'm trying to see what he do wrong. I gotta see it myself, man.
Man, if you want my mans, I wouldn't even play this daggone record, but I'll pull it up for you. I'll pull it up for you.
Kev, while he's doing that, what did you think about the show?
I thought it was a good show. You know, I mean, being a music head and doing it for as long as I have, I know how tough it could be in the beginning when you're trying to get your thoughts together and get your ideas out there, not sure what people's gonna accept. You know, so I just hope the first cat with that video, I hope he really just keep going and really try to evolve and mature in the craft and not just do what he's seeing on TikTok or just doing what he's seeing on social media. I really hope he develops an identity for what he really wants to do.
Look, this is the after show. We preaching already. Look, this is not a game, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I do want to say one thing, though.
What?
Kev Williams, hey, that song, man, that shit is fire, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I ain't really no R&B fan too much, but when I was listening to that shit, man, that shit you got fire, man. It give me like that old Jaheim flow, man. That shit nice, man.
Hey, we got to bring it back, man. We can't let it die, you know what I mean?
Most definitely.
All right, so this is what we're going to do today. We're going to watch some videos, all right? The first video, this JS What Is Gonna Hate, we're going to see part of NBF Quay's video.
Yeah, give
and
me part
then
of it. I'll take part of it.
Yeah, and then Meech, you're gonna introduce your music video that you sent us. All right.
All right, bet.
All right, let me play this little thing.
Okay, look. First shot, no chase. Hey, mustard, better catch up. Yeah. Circus ain't no catch up. Yeah. Hollows tear your chest up. The cleaners couldn't press us. Food party, you get wet up. We ballin', who gon' check us? Ooh. Applying heavy pressure. Bust down on the dress up. Pull up in the Tesla. Bad hoes wanna sex us. We poppin', fuck who next up. I'm aiming from the neck up. Like a bomb, I done blew up. They sick, finna throw up. Get smoke when I roll up. Bout to pull with 4 up. Drink. You can never hold us. No. Got a sale finna pro up. Lambo with the doze up. No man, I be froze up. You know I keep the pole tuck. Summertime, I'ma boat up. I done got my dough up. Had to step my flow up. They sleep, they bout to wake up. New strap, I'm about to load up. Back on, I'm about to re-up. They blind, they can't see us. Mike Tyson beat the beat up. Get hit, then kick my feet up. Was down, but now we up. We up now. Now it's on. Coupe two-tone. Press a button, then the roof gone. Got it out the mud, I don't do long. Nope. House full of boys like a group home. Thinking my money ain't right. You wrong. Shirt V-long. Ghetto king, no throne. Nope. Same charm, more stones. Bigger bag, more traps, more phones. I'm on whatever you want. Yeah. Every penny count like new phones.
All right. Shout out
All
to
right,
him.
Meech. All right, Meech. You wanted it. What you think?
Hold up, you muted.
There you go.
Oh, my bad. His scenery a little good. He could have did a little better though, man. The flow was kind of too much of a consistent flow. He could have switched it up. He could have did better, man. The gun, no, I don't like the gun. I'm not really a big gun in my videos type of dude, so I ain't really feeling that part for real.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I'm right there with you.
What you got to say, Kev?
Again, the flow is a little too consistent. You know, there's no transition, there's no nothing. But for me, never really coming to Detroit like that. You know, that's where he's from, right? Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's really giving me, you know, seeing what Detroit is like. But yeah, he just got to keep at it. That's all.
Jamar,
get a mentor.
Mm-hmm.
What you got, Jamar?
Yeah, man. Like I was waiting for the flow to kind of change into something else on that second half of the verse, man. Like I couldn't tell what the hook of the chorus was from the verse. I mean, he was just like, you know, I thought it was maybe a freestyle opposed to a song. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, because we only had about 15 seconds left because that thing just ended. And I was just like, wait a minute. The song is over? So that was it. So that's what you missed, Meech. All right, so Meech, the floor is yours. I told you last week we was going to premiere your music video. So tell us about this music video.
This Bill Bellamy, I'm giving this one to y'all because y'all was my first interview, so I'm gonna bring out the first video I shot. This one 2 years ago. Bill Bellamy. It's also on the mixtape Blessings from the 7, man. I'm gonna hit y'all with every video anytime I pop out, anytime I can. I'll bring y'all all my videos, man. So this is the first one right here.
Yo, that's gangster. I appreciate that.
Let's go.
Damn, Matchy, what you have to do him like that?
Yeah, I can't let you play me like a hoe, cause I ain't one of those. If you hate and keep it to yourself, I don't wanna know. I'ma keep going everywhere these niggas wanna go. Yeah. I said I can't let you play me like a hoe, cause I ain't one of those. If you hate and keep it to yourself, I don't wanna know. I'ma keep going everywhere these niggas wanna go. Say turn around, trip, double stuffer like a Oreo. We don't argue over hoes, this ain't the Maury show. Feel like I'm 39 years old, how that 40 close. Leave a nigga stinking in the basement like dirty clothes. Run through this shit so fast, tell him bring some more. Like I inhale and hold it in, I want all the smoke. AR, have a nigga working on this cardio. I got this bitch number, I ain't even finna call it though. And if you ain't tryna shop, granny, what the fuck you calling for? If being broke funny, then these niggas Kevin Hart with jokes. I have Op Dodge and Shell, Super Mario. I see how they tryna play it, call audible. I just got the head from a bitch that I hardly know. On the interstate reading signs like a horoscope. Still get butterflies the whole time riding through the oak. And I don't give a fuck where we go as long as it ain't broke. I can't let you play me like a hoe, cause I ain't one of those. If you hate and keep it to yourself, I don't wanna know. I'ma keep going there where these niggas wanna go. I said I can't let you play me like a hoe, cause I ain't one of those. If you hate and keep it to yourself, I don't wanna know. I'ma keep going there where these niggas wanna go. I get in my bag, I don't get in beef. I just feel like being broke, my only enemy. Trying to get rich before a nigga end up killing me. In the jungle serving, burning woods down in smithereens. That's good girl, he hit her once and he went to sleep. Niggas never been where I be, seen what I see. Sold everything you can think but a bitch a dream. Can't have a digit, used to wear it on this triple beam. Creep up, get close to him, let the blicky ring. Couldn't sneak it in, hit him with a 50 Hennessy. I'm the type after I get it, that shit history. You the type to live with that bitch and tell her anything. They say I talk too much shit they don't know about. Little nigga pay attention, I can show you how. Get a run to let them stack, send them bitches down. If niggas scared to whip the road, then get on the hound. I ain't hiding from no nigga, I'm still on the mile. It's a war zone, they want me dead cause they see a crown. I lost some niggas to the feds, some in the ground. A few was just some hoe niggas I couldn't keep around. These niggas play like they your people, but I peep it out. Like I was aiming through the blinds, caught them peeking out. Blowing clouds with my OG could see me now. And watch me spread through a crowd if I see it out. Hold on, let me get my roll on. Shit, I'm smoking so strong. Fuck a bitch for so long. She don't wanna go home. Had to remind her like, bitch, put your clothes on. And she said, I can't let you play me like a hoe, cause I ain't one of those. Yeah, she like, I can't let you play me like a hoe, cause I ain't one of those.
That hook blew on me. I like that. Yo, there's one thing about me. They a track star on that doggone mic. You don't breathe. You already told me in production. You be running on that thing, boy.
Good looking,
I'm gonna need
man.
you to
Good
work
looking, man.
with Bone Thugs or somebody. But I appreciate the love. I really do. So you know we got a home for you anytime you want to premiere your videos and whatnot. And just keep sending your artists and whatnot my way. What you got to say, Jay?
I was gonna ask Meech, Meech, as an artist from Detroit, can you tell me where did that sound come from? Like that deep 808, like kind of with the samples and stuff like that. The way they, like who was the first producer that really started putting that sound together like that? Do you know?
Man, to be honest with you, I don't even want to lie to you and say I do. I do not know, man. It's honestly, I come across them beats because how I talk, that's a comfortable beat for me to talk on. I ain't got to do too much where I'm running out of breath or I gotta rap on how I talk for real. Like I can't just jump on anything. So a beat like that with that bass on there, I can smoothly talk on there for. I ain't got to do too much.
Got you. I think I'm gonna do some digging on that, man, because like I love that sound, but I also hear it with other artists from that region. You know what I'm saying?
Like it got that slow jazz sound with that beat on it.
Yeah, with them hard drums. And I was like, yo, that don't and it's just the way they mix it and like the way they choose to put certain stuff together. Like it just comes very signature to sound Detroit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, so that's a Detroit song we got there, huh? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yo, Detroit has a very specific sound, bro. When it comes
we're finding that out now. You introduced us to this the independent underground of Detroit, and I'm very interested to see where this relationship with the Detroit audience is going to go.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. I ain't know that. That's what's up, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Nah, no problem. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but you know, you gotta look at it like I'm from the outside. So like when I'm listening to Cash Doll and you know what I'm saying, a lot of the artists that are like current now, like
right.
that sound, you know, is comes out of that, and you kind of hear it. That's why I was like, man, your sound reminds me of those other artists too. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
man, that was up, man. I appreciate that. That's still a shout out to me, man. I appreciate that, man.
Oh, for sure. Now we're gonna switch gears to our guest of honor. It's my man Jamar Langley. We're gonna start off with a segment that I call "I Got 5 on It."
Ooh, damn it! I don't have my clip for it, but yeah, I got 5 on it.
All right, so Jamar, the "I Got 5 on It" question of the day is: who are your top 5 favorite R&B artists?
Top 5 favorite R&B artists?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All time.
All time. You can pick anybody. This is your favorite.
Woo. I'm gonna drop in with I gotta come in with my boy Smokey Robinson. I'm gonna come in. I'm coming in from the back end. So, I got Smokey Robinson for number 1. And then number 2, I got Marvin Gaye.
Okay.
And then we're gonna bring it up a little bit. Oh man. So for number
it's not
3,
an easy question.
No, it's really not. You gotta spread this thing out a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for number 3, I'm tossing up. I gotta give my boy props, man. Number 3, I gotta give it to Usher, man. That's my boy. I can't lie. I gotta throw him in there. Yeah. Number 3 is Usher. Yeah, that's my guy.
I see you sweating, Kev. You know I'm gonna ask you the same question. All right.
Yeah, this is tough. Number 4. When you think about R&B, it's the man. I feel like I gotta throw my boy Anthony Hamilton in there.
Oh,
he was just somebody I listened to. You know what I'm saying? One of my All right, so big number five. All right, it's a tight spot right now, but
very tight, sir.
This is tight. I'm gonna go with my mind. My mind is telling me to go with my boy. This is tough now.
Yeah.
But I can't leave that boy Tank behind.
Tank? I didn't think Tank making the list. This is interesting.
I had to throw him in there.
Singer.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, throw him in there. So yeah.
I see you. Okay then. Look, Kev, I see you. Your brain is over there on smoke. I know you're thinking. I'm gonna give you a couple of more seconds. Because I knew somebody was gonna ask me. So when I came up with the question, I was like, Lord, I got to come up with something. So this is what I came up with. I started out with Luther. This is just me, folks that I'm gonna listen to, and I can enjoy listening to them. My next person was Teddy P. I had to have Teddy Pendergrass on there. All right. Jill Scott came in at number 3. And I knew someone like JS was probably gonna say, but she, what was that? That new old, that nouveau music.
Neo soul.
Neo soul.
I would never beef about that. Being a singer is being a singer.
So Jill Scott. Then I was just like, look, I got to put Patti LaBelle in there, and then I ended it with D'Angelo. Those are my 5 that I just came off the top of my head.
That's tough.
That's a good 5.
Yeah.
Kev, what you got?
That's a real good 5. Well, I gotta agree with Jamar with number 1 being the granddaddy is Smokey Robinson, because without Smokey we wouldn't have the Temptations. We wouldn't have some of the greatest songs that we have nowadays. And plus, songs that he's written like My Girl. Come on, it's been covered like 1,000 billion times, you know. So I go with Smokey Robinson number 1.
You see this?
Yeah. Number 2, I got to give it to who I feel is the real king of R&B is Babyface, because without Babyface, you know, who is actually one of my idols, you know, we wouldn't have some of the greatest songs that we have today. Number 3, I got to go with Miss Gladys Knight.
I was tossing it up between Gladys and whoever I said, Patty. But go ahead.
Yeah, I gotta throw Gladys Knight in that mix. Number 4, of course, I gotta go with Kev Williams. I gotta throw myself in there, you know, because I feel like I'm up there with him. And number 5, you know, he's by far, you know, whether it's R&B, pop music, he's the greatest entertainer of all time. You gotta go with Michael Jackson.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There it is.
And yes, I put myself before Michael Jackson.
Look, real quick, we already know that Meek doesn't really rock with R&B, but he said Mary J. and R. Kelly. He got 2 out of 5, and then he ran out of Metro minutes. So
he said he ran out of Metro minutes.
It's hard in the trap.
Yeah. JS, you want to get in on this?
I don't think y'all ready. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't ready for the greatness. You know what I'm saying?
Boy,
Because if you're saying top 5 R&B singers,
your 5 favorites.
No. This is all time greatest of all greats. Okay.
Don't talk
First
about
of
it. Be
all,
about it. Let's go. What you got?
why y'all ain't say Lufa? Y'all supposed to say Lufa.
That was my first one.
That was his first one.
Nah, ain't nobody paying you no attention. I was ignoring you whole time.
Yeah, you see, you didn't give me no claps or nothing. But go ahead.
All right, I start out with Lufa. I gotta pivot on the Kells. You know what I'm saying? Court cases and all that aside. I mean, like one of the greats of the greats. Number 3, I would say amazing voice, Stevie Wonder. That's definitely one of my.
I was gonna do Stevie Wonder too because I can listen to all of his early music, I guess mid 80s on back. Anything after the mid 80s, I'm not trying to hear that. I really love Stevie Wonder, but I do not want to hear him perform live anymore. In my opinion, he just doesn't bring it. He just doesn't bring it live. That's my hill. I'm gonna stand on it.
Right on.
Yeah, you definitely going down that hill. Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston, one of the greatest voices of all time. And let's see, we talking about greatest R&B singers. Do we go with Prince? Do we go with Michael?
Yeah.
Do we go with Prince? Do we go with Michael? And if we're just talking about voices, I'm going with Michael Jackson. And you know what? I was listening to your boy Tank last weekend, and they were having this heated discussion on a podcast, and they were talking about Michael Jackson, and they were talking about he deliberately, once he got into the 80s, he deliberately changed the way he sang to bring like this aggressive kind of like rhythmic song style. And it's just like when you really start thinking about it, when he was a kid, he sung one way. When he became like a teenager, he shifted his sound to another way. Like the way he sang. And then when he became an adult, he became a pop star. Like he was very methodical about how he used his voice. And I'm like, bro, like no other singer in history has done as much with his voice and his vocal presentation as him. So, shout out to them.
Yeah.
Man.
Shout out. The king.
Jamar, how did you get into music, Jamar? What's your relationship with music?
Man, my relationship started with my parents, man. Like my dad's a guitar player, my mom sung, and it started right there with them in the kitchen. My mama cooking and my dad sitting at the table playing that guitar, man. That's all I used to hear when I was little. So it started there and it trickled down to my brothers. And eventually we started singing together. We had this 5-man group, and I kind of grew into, like, I was kind of like, bred into music through all of those moments, to be honest.
Shout out that 5-man group you was a part of.
Yeah, man. Addiction. Shout out to my boys,
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, yo. So are you self-taught oh man.
Is he coming back? Is he going for real?
Look, we were just getting into the interview, and we lose it.
Oh, well, ask Kevin the question.
I know, right?
Ask Kevin the question.
Your band. So how long is you? Tell us again the name of your band. So in the indie show, you was telling us you got a band.
Oh, my band is it's called Phase 2. So we go by Kev Williams and the Phase 2 band. We do shows. We've been on for a couple weeks because of the new music that's coming out. So we're kind of in the process of just promoting the music to try to get it hot. So when we put our name on the marquee, people would actually want to come out and see the show. Versus us. We're trying to take it back to the way that it's supposed to be done. Versus bringing your aunties and your cousins and things of that nature, and bringing people to clubs to try to sell food. We want people to actually come out and experience the music.
Yeah, I hear that. So, talk to me. Where do you usually perform? What's some of the spots where you perform?
Oh man, my manager, my wife, Janae, she's had me all over Alabama. I've been to every city in Alabama because that's where she's from, Linden, Alabama. I've been down to Clarksdale, Mississippi. Shout out to Clarksdale, Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi. I've been through Atlanta, a little bit. I've touched a little bit of Atlanta. Been down in Florida, been out to Virginia. Yeah, we be Columbus, Georgia. New York. Yeah,
Gosh,
we've been a lot of different places.
let me throw this question at you, brother. Like, what is the most complicated part about preparing for a live show, and what's your favorite part of the live show?
The most complicated part about preparing for a live show is getting there. It's the travel, wherever we got to go. Once we get there, everything else is easy. It falls in place, because at that point, it's on the people, it's on the consumer if they're going to allow themselves to open up to receive what we give into them.
Mm.
You
So
know,
like
so
you ain't got no tricks to get them people. Oh,
We back.
congratulations. So
no, no,
you gotta.
it's really a shock value because I'm a singer at heart. I was born singing, but I took other avenues in life. Like I served in the military. I'm a veteran. So I'm kind of big. I'm kind of buff. And I'm dark skinned. And I'm from LA, so I got that Ice Cube look where I look kind of serious a lot. So it's like
Mm,
when I step out, people they'll look at me and they'll be like, okay, what is he getting ready to do? And then it comes out. I never kiss it. It just comes out, and it's like
mm,
that's it right there. It's a shock value.
mm. So you taking your shirt off at the live show?
I do.
I wish to look.
I
He's
do.
like, I knew it.
I do.
I knew it. All right, welcome back. Welcome back, Jamar. The question I was
Yes,
going to
sir.
Oh,
ask
what up?
you
He's back.
is,
Yes, sir.
are you self-taught as when it comes to the instruments like your guitars?
Oh yeah, man. My first instrument was keys, man. I started at 12, and from there I trickled down to all of these guitars. So yeah, I'm self-taught. Yep.
So it's been years since we really I had you back on one of my radio shows. What has the grind been like to this point? And I say to this point because we're going to be talking about you being on NBC's The Voice. What did you have to do? What has it been like to get to this point to get on the show?
Man, from the last time, I think the last time I saw you,
Yeah.
we had a show. Was that at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium?
Oh man, for
That
Hosea Feed the Hungry.
There you go. That's
Yeah,
my last time, right? I believe so.
yeah,
If not that, it was backstage, one of those. But man,
yeah.
I just honestly been putting my head down, staying in the studio, staying the course, and understanding one thing, like success doesn't always come overnight, like you see other people. And,
Right.
I'm just keeping my head down, man, and really working. Like I've been in the trenches since then, and
Mm,
like just as time shifted and the internet came into play and content came into play, I just try to keep myself relevant in those aspects as I went along. And I may have been a tad bit behind as far as like the internet goes, but I'm always learning, man. I'm a sponge, and being a sponge has honestly kept me on the grind. It's kept me on the top of the grind. You know what I mean? Like it
yeah.
hasn't held me down or anything. So that's how it's been. And even down to The Voice, a month before The Voice, I had just really resigned from playing in church services because I was playing in church for about, I think I'm playing bass in church for about 16 years.
Oh
Mm.
wow. Okay. Yeah.
Putting it down, yeah. But I've been playing since 12. So yeah, I've been in there.
Hmm.
So a month after that, man, that's when I got the actual call for The Voice. Well, the
So
actual
let's
message for The Voice. It just
so
kind of
let's
came,
talk
you know what
about
I'm
that.
saying?
Did you submit yourself or somebody submit you?
Dude, a casting agent reached out to me on Instagram. They saw all the stuff I did between Instagram and TikTok, and they reached out to me through a message and asked me did I want to audition for The Voice.
That's
And here I
amazing.
am thinking it's like, it was in my spam folders, who checks spam, you know what I'm saying? But it's one of those days. But yeah, it went from that to exchange emails. Next thing you know, she's calling me that week, that Friday. Here we are, man. I'm on a Zoom call with over 100 other people, like getting ready for The
Wow.
Voice. It just happened. It was, yeah,
Look, look,
yeah,
ain't God good? Because all of this is
hmm
crazy because you didn't seek this out. Wait, first of all, you left the church, working for the church, right? So you
yeah,
stopped, playing in the church band or whatever, the choir, and
yeah,
then you just happened to go in your spam mail,
Right.
cleaning out your spam
yes,
mail, and you see something from the voice that could be junk or Trojan horse or whatever, but you still open it up and look at it.
Yeah,
and
man.
everything. Look, dude, this was supposed to happen.
Yeah,
because
Absolutely.
I feel like if you were chasing after this, it would probably have been harder. But it came to you. You was there to receive it, and it was just like I always say, when you just open your mind up to the universe, the universe responds in kind, and you were prepared to take advantage of the opportunity. So I'm very happy for you, because I thought it was a process of like, yeah, I saw the show, I went online, and I did this.
Most people do. Yeah, and I went. They reached out to me a month before I had to fly to LA. Like I had to sign all the paperwork. Like it was pretty much catching me up, but I was overly prepared. Videos, photos that I've been taking for the last 3 years. You know, song after song that I've had. All the little cover videos I was doing on TikTok and on Instagram. It's like I was just sending them stuff. Everything they asked for, I just had it. You know what I'm saying? It was like, man, ain't God good? Like this is what the grind could produce. Like I was ready, so I wouldn't have to get ready. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just literally, I was just sending them stuff, everything they were asking for. You got pictures of this? I'm just shooting them stuff, and they're like, wow. I'm like, yeah, I'm like that. I've been preparing to do this. You know, like that's it. I've just been prepared, man.
It's almost like you overqualified.
There you go. Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Exactly.
JS, what I want to do, play the clip of his audition.
Oh yeah, there we go. I got it. I got it. Yep. Let me pull this up on the screen.
Man. Y'all can see
this is when you flew out. Do you have to fly out? This is the audition when you did it out there?
Yes, sir. The blind audition. Yep.
Did you have to pay for your own ticket?
No, sir. Everything was paid for. Ticket, food.
Whoa.
Vacation and singing, baby.
Okay.
James Brown, baby.
I like that all white. That white on white on white.
Yeah, they had me clean.
Feeling it. Yo. Bravo.
Yeah. Thank you, fella.
You killed that, man.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Did you have? Okay, I'm gonna go in order. One, were you confident that someone was gonna turn around for you?
Oh yeah, the way I arranged the song to where I have a nice beginning but a stronger ending. So most people, they try to give it to them in the beginning, try to get chair turns, but man, I'm trusting my process. I'm trusting my arrangement. I'm like, I'm gonna hit them with this last part. Like listen. Once we turn gears and I bust this spin move and I run to this left side of the stage, I'm taking off. Like I done gave James Brown his props through the first half. Just kind of going through the song so everybody can kind of realize what I'm singing, because it's very this. And by the way, this is the first time this song has ever been sung on this show ever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So So it's like
no pressure.
No pressure. So once I turned the corner and they got to that hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, it's like it was time to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I trusted, like I was gonna go. Yeah, we're going on the plane ride now, and I was gonna have a big finish, and I arranged all of the hits at the end. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was dependent on those chairs, like on that back end. So I wasn't worried about them not turning around during that part. To be
All right.
honest.
Who did you want? Was there any judge that you wanted to turn around?
Honestly, man, Chance. I came there to work with Chance the Rapper, man,
Why is
and
that?
like Chance turned around. Yeah,
Yeah. So why did you
yeah.
want Chance of all the people that's on the stage?
Well, I feel like out of all of the coaches on the stage, he's the most creative by far. I mean, he's the most creative. I mean, he's done it independently. He's had the grind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From the age of 17 to now, he's been putting it down, man. One foot in front of the other. So that's inspiring to me. So creatively and from the grind perspective, I'm like, I'm going to choose Chance because I feel like there's going to be more of a relationship there, and not just ways of creativity, but in ways of like trusting what he's hearing too. Because I knew like once I got the chairs to turn, it was going to be level 2. Let's go. It was going to go up. It's going to go up another level. You know what I'm saying? This is just to get my feet in there. But it's
Yeah.
like somebody like him that's creative. It's going to give a different perspective on the song. So it's like, and plus like for the future, man, like having the chance to actually work with him outside the show, because the show is a vehicle, man, to the next thing. It's not
There
the
you
know all
go.
be all. I don't expect it to like take me to fame and riches. You know what I'm saying? I expect it to just be like a vehicle that's a much faster vehicle than where I was
Right.
going. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
definitely.
yeah,
So I got a couple of questions. So you taking the risk on a brand new record? What made you want to do that?
man. Honestly, my love for the one and only, the King of Soul, James Brown, for one.
Right, right,
And
right.
it's like, honestly, thank you. Yeah, that's the man. And I honestly, man, I just wanted to do something different. I didn't want to do the pop up to date. I didn't want to like all these modern songs. No offense to them, they're great songs, but it's like I wanted something that I could feel that even when my parents look at it, they're like, "Woo!" And people who just know the song would eventually come and listen to it. And lo and behold, some of the comments are like, man, my dad used to sing this to me when we were at this age. Like
Oh
so and so
man.
sang this to me. And I'm like, see, this is the type of movement I want. Of course I could have sung maybe an Ed Sheeran song and probably had a 4-chair turn, but would it be memorable? You get what I'm saying? It would just be
I can dig it.
it would be in that queue of just modern songs, like that they're used to hearing on the show. So I just wanted to bring some different flavor, man, some soul.
No,
Yeah.
I got you. Kev, you got a
Absolutely.
question for Jamar?
No, no, I'm just intrigued by it. I'm intrigued by it. Okay, well,
Wow.
since you put me on the spot,
Wow, bro.
um,
Thanks.
so I don't know if you already answered. So what is the process of how that show goes on for those that watch the show or those that are inspiring to go on that show? Because like I did American Idol back in 04, 05.
Hmm.
Like what is the process of the voice? How does it go?
Well, once they get you to LA, you get there. It's a few more meetings. Usually the meetings are face to face, but due to like the COVID season, everything was like Zoom calls for this time.
Right.
But
Okay.
basically you go into production. So if you get a chance to watch, I was on the third week, so that second Monday, you get a chance to watch
Hmm.
like all of the nerves, the jitters, the pictures you send in, all of the pictures you take. It's basically like you're shooting like a big music video, man. I'm
Right.
not even kidding. So like everything is pre-shot. Like so, I'm there like I have to be in that mode, like, okay, I'm nervous, but like I don't sing until 2 weeks later. You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Gotcha,
So
Gotcha.
gotcha.
that white outfit I was in that white outfit like 6 times. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh
in a
wow.
3 week process. But it all comes together as like one day. But like the most demanding part is like the production. Like really just
Got it.
doing the interviews and actually the BTS, man, that's really the most demanding part. And after that,
Got it.
man, the day of, all you're doing is really going up there to sing. That's literally the whole process. And you get to work
Right.
with some dope vocal coaches. which is another thing. You get to get your rehearsal with the
Wow.
bands. Yeah, you get your rehearsal with
Right.
the bands, and it's just dope, man. And if you love what you do, you'll be like me, and you just soak it all up. Like every
Right.
moment
That's what's
you're just
up.
in it.
That's what's
So yeah,
up.
Yo,
yeah,
I
man.
thought they just let you go raw. Like, you know what I mean?
That's what I
I know
thought.
they,
I did
yeah.
too.
I ain't know
Yeah.
they gonna put you with a vocal coach. So, cause it's like, I like that because it's like they at least trying to groom the best out of you.
There you
You know
go.
what I'm saying? So they can have the
Yeah,
best possible show versus just letting
there
people
you
crash
go.
and burn and do whatever. So shout out
Right.
to
Hey,
them
So
for
that
that,
Voice
man.
cracking and everything. Just take your
yeah.
L
yeah,
out there.
So
Hurry, let's go.
it's
Yeah.
almost impossible to have a bad audition if you really like dig in to what you're
Mm,
singing and you really chose the right song. It's almost impossible to have a bad audition, man, because
mm.
you got people that are moving you along, and you got your own personal rehearsal time to go over stuff too. So it's like you like overly prepared.
Got
Yeah,
you,
they
got you.
want you to be good. They want you to do
yeah,
excellent.
yeah. They want you
Gotcha.
to do excellent. They want you to have a chance to turn some chairs, man. Like they really
That's
want it
what's
for you.
up. That's what's
Yeah,
Got
up.
you.
That gives me a whole new insight on that show, man. Because again, like when I auditioned for the Idol, man, they just put us out there and just was like, "Go." You know what I mean?
Wow.
yeah,
And they just stood there looking at you. You know, you singing for the roadie crews and the janitors, and they just looking at you, and it was
man.
crazy.
That's crazy. And I
Yeah,
thought it was going to be that when I flew in too, though. I thought it was going to be
yeah.
like, yo, we must be singing the
Uh,
next week or whatever. I was ready, man. I was ready to
Right.
That's
go.
what's up.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
my question is, how do you manage your nervousness, your anxiety, and you know what I mean, because there's so much riding on that moment, but and then you're also singing at the same time. Like, so was there any tricks that you did? You know what I mean? How did you handle everything,
Man,
even
I'm always
during the
like,
performance? I'm
yeah,
sorry.
like during the performance, man, I've always been like this when I perform. I always put myself in my most peaceful space, which is my home studio, in my room. If I'm outside somewhere, I just place myself there. And of course, right before I go on stage, I'll give a nice little prayer and one final deep breath. And then when you're walking up there, you see you're walking in the dark. So it's like you get that one last breath, man, and you just put yourself in the place that you would want to be singing, like where you're most comfortable at singing. Even if that's singing to your girl, your wife, whatever is the most comfortable and peaceful place in singing. That's what I usually do. I just place myself there, and once that music come on, and I'm hearing that first note is coming out right, it's go time. It's like after that, that's it. So
That's
that's
what's
really
up.
my process. Yeah.
All right,
What's
all right.
the feedback been like from your performance? Because I've seen you
Woo.
posting several different newspaper articles
Yeah.
on Facebook. What's that been like?
Man, it's been overwhelming because I represented my hometown of Andrew, South Carolina. So for them, no one, yeah, let's go. So for yeah, yeah. So for the Carolinas, man, I mean, people wrote me talking about, man, they're crying because they see me on stage. They remember me always singing, whether it was in college, whether it was in church, whether I sung on somebody's wedding. They're like, man, how did you go so long and kept grinding, man? Like, wow, like you literally deserve this. And to see so many of those messages, man, pouring in, I'm talking about thousands of tags, you know what I'm saying? Off of the blind audition. So I'm like, wow, like it's overwhelming, bro. But I've been preparing myself for a moment like this. I've always say, hey, God, if you got one for me, I would
Yes,
love
sir.
a moment like this where, what I'm saying, I could just share my talent with the world and everybody could see, what I'm saying, the results of hard work, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's
Mm-hmm.
about.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, man.
That's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
Giving it
I'm
to the
exactly.
enjoying
world.
it.
Giving it to the
Nah,
world. It's a gift.
Yeah,
It's a gift. And God gave you that gift, and He gave you
yeah.
that gift to share it with the world. You know what I mean? So,
exactly, man.
Mhm.
so
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
Yeah.
The grind, and I know there was times that you wanted to quit and give up, but
Ooh, man, what you talking about?
to keep practicing and just keep practicing and and doing them shows for free and
Singing to
but
nobody. Come
it's
on, man.
you know we gonna talk, man. We gonna talk,
Yeah, we're
man.
gonna talk, man.
It's
Hey,
Yeah,
this
just
what
man.
this is. Look, it's
What?
four fellas
Yeah.
just kicking back, chilling. This is
Mm-hmm.
the after show. This is where we do this. It ain't really
right.
no rules. It's just us vibing and whatnot. our special guest just happens to be on NBC's The Voice, but
Right.
he cooler than the fan. You know what I'm saying? He cooler
Right.
than the
Man.
fan.
That's what's up.
Man, what you talking about, man? Whew. Man, I remember a time I used to perform at some venues, man, and like they didn't have a mic stand. I'm out there with the acoustic guitar, singing my single "Feel Good," and it's a girl holding the mic, and I'm like bending down, like in front of a lot of people.
Get it in.
I'm killing it. Like she's holding the mic, and I'm going for it, man. I'm just killing it, like I'm in front of a mic stand. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a story right there. Since Kev brought it up, just real quick, tell us about that time when you was just like, yo, I might have to give this music thing up.
You talk about me? Go on.
Jamar, but if you want to tag in after him, you can.
Feel free. But man, shoot, man. Well, I moved there in 2012. I think it was around 2015 is when I was feeling it after 3 years of coming here and dealing with falling into the wrong kind of deals here in Atlanta, just running into like multiple bad situations. I was like, man, I might just have to stick to being a musician. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I might just find some people to just play with and rock it like that. I know I have an incredible gift, talent of singing, but I'm like, yo, I might have to just walk away from this thing, man. But like, it was really my daughter, man, that told me, like, man, Dad, like, I love to hear you sing.
Right.
And bro, honestly, that just took me somewhere else right there. It was just a big reminder, man. And then even down to my mom and dad telling me, like, yeah, we like this kind of naming songs they've heard before, like older songs I used to sing. And it just kept me from really dropping this whole thing, man. Because even though I got 4 brothers and 3 sisters, I'm still a grown man that can make my own decision whether I want to keep on going or not. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, man, it was moments like that kind of kept me in the fight, man.
Right.
Because there was a period of time where like I kind of stopped writing a little bit too. But it was like I had to get up, man. You know, that's what the trenches will do to you. If you lay down, it'll help. It'll keep you down. But if you fight, man, if you fight a little bit, it'll be a little force coming against you. But bro, like, little do you know, you're actually moving forward, even though it don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you're actually literally moving, bro.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like, and you look up and poof, here comes the voice. You know what I'm saying? Like what?
Yeah.
And you're like overly prepared. Your character's up. You're more. You're not like in the young boy phase. Like you're focused enough to take the actual moment and like go up from there. You know?
Right.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Real quick, what's your I'm about to quit story?
Oh man, let me see. I quit in 2014. I gave it up. I had I've come through Snap Finger. I've come through a lot of different eras of music that I've created that just seemed like it wasn't going anywhere. So around 2014, I actually put it down. And 2015, you've heard me mention this name earlier, E. Janae. I met a lady named E. Janae. And just one day, and I was at one of her events, and I just so happened to have a song in my pocket when she had asked me to sing. Just a song that I've never sung for nobody. No one had ever heard it. So I just decided to perform it that day in 2015, and that's when I started getting booked again. I started getting booked for little gigs and little what haps like that. And then, I've been going ever since.
That's what's up.
But again, when it comes down to quitting, I think it really boils down to your maturity level. Because, like you said, at times you feel like you're doing it for nothing, and you feel like it's not going anywhere. Like for example, that song "Teach Me How to Love." When I recorded "Teach Me How to Love," I didn't take it. I just put it out. You know what I'm saying? And then now here I am. I'm here with Mastermind. You know what I mean? So
that's dope.
You got to keep going. I'm on a live right now with Jamar. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like that. So you got to keep going. You got to keep practicing, and always know that anything that you do, whether it be podcasts, whether anything that you do, somebody is watching. Somebody's always watching you. And as long as you keep going, they're gonna always remember that last thing that you did, and sooner or later they're gonna latch on to what you're doing.
Look, dude, fellas, I'm
Wow.
feeling this conversation. Man, y'all are dropping jewels left and right.
Wow.
And y'all saying some stuff that's resonating with me, and I'm not even a singer. So I'm just receiving all of this. I really feel like we were supposed to get together and fellowship tonight. And I'm so happy that y'all are here. I know you got a
Wow.
question, JS. I didn't expect this show to go an hour, but it's real talk. I didn't, but because I still got a few more questions for you, Jamar. But I just want to thank y'all for y'all time, and I appreciate it because
Yes,
this is
sir.
Absolutely.
just fellas just kicking it, sharing how we really feel about everything, talking about music. It's almost barbershopish. So again,
Mm-hmm.
I thank y'all. I don't want to leave without asking these few questions to Jamar, but I just wanted to get
Mm.
that off my chest and just say thank you. JS, what you got?
No, I just want to real quick, kind of get into like my I want to quit. Well, because first of all, I want to quit every month. So like between every 30 to 60 days, I'm like, man, forget this. I'm done. I'm over with. And like I think we all in the same group because I think I've been doing this since the '90s.
Yeah.
So like what I mean. So the thing, somebody came to me one time and asked me a real question. They said like, why are you doing this? And they was like, because if you're doing it for money, there's other things you could do to get money a lot faster. They
Right.
was like, but do you love doing this? And I'm like, yeah, I love doing it. Like, they was like, so you ain't been getting paid all of this time like that, do it. So why would you stop now? If you love doing it, do it because you love doing it. And, and
Absolutely.
and I was just like, when they told me that, like, it really clicked in my head, like, yeah, like they was like, so who are you without it? Like, what you gonna do now? Like, to fill all that extra time when what I mean? Because I ain't the type that's gonna sit there. I mean, I do love television and movies, but there are times when I come in and I'm just inspired. You know what I'm saying? Mastermind will text me. I get excited. Now I'm on, graphics and doing different stuff like that. And like, yo, if you got a love for it and a passion for it, it don't matter about the money. And it's all about the people that you touch. I don't care if it's
Yeah.
5 people. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
feel fulfilled just being in here with y'all, just listening to y'all tell a story, and it makes me feel like, man,
Mm-hmm.
this is worth it. This is worth it for me
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, that's what makes me want to keep going. And like when I get to quitting, I'm blessed to have a good group of people around me that always stop and say, bro, you know why you do this. This ain't about no money. This ain't about you don't even want to be famous. So like, what is you worrying about? Like, and I'll be like, yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get back to doing what we doing, and you know what I'm saying, and like we just enjoy it and we love it, and like, yo, that's
Yeah.
that's the biggest thing. And I love meeting people that love what they do, and they just
Oh
doing it
my
because they love
God.
it.
It's crazy because look, okay, y'all on the music side, my background is in film and television and radio. I used to work in radio. Radio is a tough business. When I was in it, I didn't treat it like a business because in college, radio came naturally to me. It was like my blood and it's just like air, and I just did it. But then when I started working for 95.5 The Beat and with the white folks that was there, it took me. I was young. It took me a minute to understand. Yo, this is a business. So switching gears, I met up with JS1. He had started an internet radio station. He created a intro for my morning show that I used to do on Sunday mornings. And
Back when I
so
was
we were
rapping.
yeah, so we was just kicking it. And so it went from me leaving radio to doing internet radio to eventually doing podcasting. I have a 9 to 5, which I do just for pay the rent, the roof over our heads, and insurance. But acting and this podcast, which is secretly a late night talk show, keeps me sane. It keeps me happy. And like he said, I get fulfilled meeting all these different artists, listening to this music,
Yeah.
establishing new friendships that I wouldn't have known and met all these folks if it wasn't for the show that we put together. I don't care if it's 5 folks or 500 that's tuned in. I feel like we have something, and eventually the people will come. And
Yeah.
I appreciate everyone that rocks with us.
Right.
Wow. Yeah.
Hit them 2 questions, Mastermind.
Ha. Um. So
Name on me.
Yeah, it's the voice. When are you gonna be on TV again, and how can the people vote for you?
Um, I'm not sure of the date I'll be on TV again, but the last night of the blind auditions was tonight. So
Okay.
the battle, yeah, the battle rounds are coming starting next week. I'm not sure exactly what day I'll be going, but of course, I'll put it on every social media platform. I usually know like the week before, like that weekend before that Monday, if I'm
Mm-hmm.
going that Monday or Tuesday. So once I know, man, I let everybody know. But voting doesn't start until about May, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So it's gonna be, yeah. So I'm gonna be your boy. Gonna be a TV for a little minute,
That was
which is a
up.
blessing from God because I didn't ask for it. And hey, here it is, man.
No doubt. Since that's a perfect transition, how can people reach out to you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram at Jamar Langley Music. I'm on Facebook at Jamar Langley Music. Twitter, Jamar_Langley, and TikTok is also Jamar Langley Music. I'm active on all the platforms all day. So hit me, I hit you back. So I love sharing other people, man. I love just being a pillar for others, just like, what I'm saying, someone was for me at one point in time. So I just love sharing great stuff, to be honest.
Speaking of sharing, can you share some advice for someone who's thinking about auditioning for The Voice next season?
Get the vocals right, man, and go do it, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Listen, if you know you got it, man, just go do it, man. Regardless of whatever you've been through prior, man. Listen, every day is a new day for a reason, baby. We get to start over. So just go do it. Just go do it, man.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna also add. Y'all gotta listen to what he said at the beginning of this part of the conversation. He already had his photos. He already had videos. He already had everything prepared. I tell that to every artist: if you taking your art seriously, yo, get professional photos. Yo, build you your own studio. I don't care how much stuff you do outside. Have your own equipment and always be ready. And build a team. Find you a little young kid that's shoot video. Find a little young person that do pictures, and have them with you everywhere you go, man. Like that just makes all the difference in the world. Go ahead. Let me shut up.
Man, that's it. Cool. I was missing that part. That was it right there. That's the icing right there. For sure.
I want to, depending on time, we have one of your music videos, right? You sent us a music video, right?
Oh yeah, I was just sending stuff, man. But yeah, you can play. You can play Highlight Girl if you. Yeah, it's been a while since I watched the video. I watch it with the boys. Yeah. Come on, yeah, with the bros.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, Highlight Girl, man. I released this in 2020.
Chevy.
This song is out on all platforms, by the way. So.
Is it love or am I dreaming? Either way, it's all about you. Finally, I'm a believer. Baby girl, you know you're the truth. Ooh, baby, you don't know. You got me spinning around and round. Ooh, baby, you don't know. You got me floating off the ground. Get your mind. When you step into the room, you look better singing along. Make it do it like you do. Cause I need that. Gotta have that. Now come give it to me. Come on. What you got for me? Cause I need that. Gotta have that. Now come give it to me. Come on.
We here?
What the hell is this? I knew I should have left that boy in the hospital.
You need help, ma'am?
First of all, don't call me ma'am. Okay, and secondly, you need to stay your ass in the car.
Okay, ma'am.
You know what? If this is another prank, I'm kicking that boy's ass. What do you think this is? Playing with me. All out here at the club. Oh my God.
If you don't mind, without touching you, I feel ya. Your presence demanding the room, and every woman wants to be ya. Baby girl, it's all about you. Ooh, baby, you don't know, you got me spinning around and round. Ooh, baby, you don't know, you got me floating off the ground. Cause you're my when you step into the room, you're the baddest thing you know. They can do it like you do. Cause I need that. Gotta have that. Now come give it to me. Come on. What you got for me? Cause I need that. Gotta have that. Now come give it to me. Come on.
That's a crazy record, man.
Oh yeah.
He said, I'm mad I wasn't in the video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Oh man, I appreciate y'all, man.
Bruh.
I was telling the diva, she was in the room. I was just saying, yo, I'm getting the real MJ meets Bruno Mars vibe from this. Bruh, you came with it on that song right there. Congratulations.
Bruh,
Man, thank you, man.
killed that shit.
Wow. Thank
I didn't
y'all.
know it was a video show. I would have sent the video over.
Man,
Yeah.
that was crazy. So why you ain't done the regular show yet? Why he ain't done the whole, yeah, I mean, what's up with that? What we waiting on?
I don't know. Look, I had to get him on the show ASAP. We was already locked in as far as people on the we'll be the judge of that. I was just like, look, we got the what you call it, the after show, and with him being on The Voice, I was just like, this is the perfect opportunity for us to talk to this man and support this man and learn more about this man. And with that said, Jamar, thank you so much for your time and your energy, your music. You know we got your back.
Man, I already know, man.
Real quick. Mastermind, check your inbox. Check your inbox, man. So it's the fellas, man. I gotta give y'all something, man.
This dude,
I got you.
He sent
I
us
got
money.
it. I got it. I got it.
He sent us 50.
Hey, so we got it. Where you send it?
On Facebook.
You on Facebook?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Jamar, why they getting that together, man? Like, bro, I don't like niggas. You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, I'm following you on Instagram, yo. Yo, that video was crazy, bro. And you said that was 2020?
I think I shot it in. It's been. Oh man, I shot it in 2020.
The wardrobe
it's a part
alone,
of an album I got.
And so the wardrobe alone is crazy. Then we ain't even start talking about the production, yo. Your production. Your production.
That production is ill, dog. It was super crazy. I was just like, how come this isn't on rotation? One, it's rotation on all the BET shows, MTV, VH1, all them, the box, all that type of stuff. More music, much music that needed to be in rotation. There is no reason this shouldn't be on regular radio right now.
Are you signed to like a major or something?
Nah, I'm not. Nah, I've been grinding, man.
You did that by yourself?
Me and the great producer Jay Reed, the producer. I don't know if you guys heard of him.
No, I'm not gonna say hand lie to you.
Yeah, he produced produced Chun Li by Nicki Minaj, basically.
Oh, okay, shout.
And he went 3 times platinum. Just recently, he just got his plaques for the 3 times platinum. Man, he's one of the coldest producers I ever worked with, man. And between me and him, I play. You see all the tools back here. I play all of these, all of that I play, like all the guitar parts, the horn parts and the keys, and then he does production. So we've been working like that since we met, man. Like, we both like are very much, strong musically. So that whole project is In My Dreams, by the way. It's on every platform. Man, I highly advise y'all check that In My Dreams out.
Yeah, I'm definitely on it. I'm on it. I promise.
It's going crazy.
I'm already on it.
All right. So everybody can go to bed and enjoy themselves. Look, fellas, y'all made this show. I'm more excited about the after show than I was about the indie show. And I appreciate you guys for that because I'm enjoying the conversation. And y'all for real with it when it comes to R&B and soul music. Y'all know what y'all talking about. Invited anytime y'all want to kick it with us. I know your Tuesdays are going to be busy, Brother Jamar, but whenever you are free, holler at your boy. We got you. Open invitation. And when you out there on the West Coast, tell them about the show because I can always use even more indie artists.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, some of the contestants I know a lot of, man, that would love to be on here just, telling this story. So man, I'm spreading the word. I got the link. I'm spreading the word. Next time I'm coming over here with some people next time. For sure. Yeah.
Kev Williams wanted to get in on this before we get out of here. Kev Williams has this song called Echo that he wanted to share because everybody else is bringing fire. Kev said, hey I got a nuclear missile I want to share.
Come on, Kev.
Hey, I'm going to go ahead and mash that button. Go ahead and mash the button and shoot it.
All right. So where did you send it to?
Man, I sent it to you on the Messenger.
All right. On Facebook Messenger?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm in my Facebook, and did you hit the enter button?
Oh my God!
That
was a great setup.
It was such a great setup. Normally you would check.
Oh no, I sent it to the wrong person. I sent it to Jamar, and now you got it, Jamar.
Oh shoot!
All right,
thanks for the fire, man.
Just give it to
y'all gonna make Jamar play the record. He gotta be the guest and he gotta be the engineer. Golly, man. Golly.
First night, man.
To work. Yeah, first night. Don't even set him up. Like, he ain't even get to practice or nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's go.
Let's go.
We got a Michael Jackson video.
It looks a lot better than what I was showing you last week. It fits your budget.
Excuse me, Mr. William?
Yes.
You have a phone call in line 1.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I have a call. Take it. I'll be
right back.
What? Cheeks.
He bringing the cheeks out.
I'm gonna keep your fire lit, baby, baby. Temperature is rising up, baby, baby. Don't mind if I get a little crazy, crazy.
Yeah, they messing around.
You're doing it just how I like. I see where we headed for, baby, baby. Don't be scared, let it out, baby, baby. Just be sure to keep that thing steady when I go deep inside. Now tell me, do you like it nasty, nasty? A little kinky, a little kinky. When I go down, oh you freaky. Girl, I can do it faster, faster or slower. It don't matter, cause all I hear is your body saying, oh, 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 echo, echo, echo.
Oh yeah, this is on BET Uncut.
Echo. That's all I hear. Everybody screaming. We gon' wake the neighbors up, baby. Flipping all the tables over, baby. Ain't no need to be ashamed. Just lay back and spread those legs wide. I'm about to dive in it, baby. Make those eyes roll back, baby. Let the whole world hear you screaming from the other side. Now tell me that you like it nasty, a little kinky. When I go down, I'm freaky. Girl, I can do it faster. Or I can slow down. It don't matter. That's all I hear. I gotta scream. Echo. Cause all I hear, you better scream. Echo.
Got another hit on our hands.
All I hear, you
Come on.
Hey man, the building set echo. That was hard.
You noticed that, right?
I love that little piece of detail right there.
Hey, and that was coincidence. That was pure coincidence.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Pure coincidence. I didn't notice it until the video was done.
Wow.
Pure
That's
coincidence.
crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Man, he set that up.
I'm
the whole
glad
time.
I put that on everything I love. Man. It wasn't until I got the final cut of the video and I was looking. I said, damn, the builder said echo.
Nice.
Yo, congratulations to you, man. Like, I ain't even know they let that type of stuff on YouTube, man. What you talking about? What? Did you see Jamar's face? Jamar was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I was like,
The cheeks is out.
Jamar was like, oh shit.
That's not wifey, is it? Because we over here lusting. That's not wifey, right?
Say what now?
I said that's not wifey, right? Because we over here lusting.
No. It's not.
All right,
okay, cool. I feel better now. All right, we good.
I don't care. I mean, hey, he put wifey cheeks on TV. I'm a look.
Hey, it's wifey approved, but it's not. That's not.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Fellas, thank y'all so much for being on the show. This is a classic. Everybody needs to see this show. I don't know. We're gonna give you some links or whatever. I'll talk with JS1, but this thing is fire. Y'all have a great night, and we'll be in contact. It's your man Mastermind, my partner in crime.
It's your boy JS1 to Supply, man. I appreciate you, gentlemen, man. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Yes, sir. Have a wonderful night. All right, Kev.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
I'm watching. I'm watching.
Mastermind, JS.
I'm watching.
Yes, sir.